Hey, it's Ruben in the shop bringing you a quick haul video. I had an appointment yesterday with the thrift store manager, which is kind of an odd thing to say, but he was saying that they had gotten some artwork in. He still needed to do some research, but to come in on Thursday and I'd be the first one to get to look at it. So I got there like at 10, gave him some time. It opens at 9. Did some shopping, also had an auction pickup, just a couple items. And I went to an estate sale this morning. So, thrift stores auction haul yesterday. Stopped by an estate sale this morning. Let's see what I got. So the first thing I saw was a Bun coffee maker. Put a picture up. And it's like what you would see in a restaurant. Has a couple carafes. And I think it holds a bunch of coffee in it too. Bun's a good brand. They do restaurant stuff, I think. So when I saw that, he had it priced at $50. I told him I would take it because I knew I was going to be stopping at the auction house later that day and that I could drop it off. And worst case scenario, I'll get my money back. Best case scenario, I'll double my money. So I bought that just to kind of loosen them up, get the money flowing. I knew it was a safe buy. The artwork are these two pieces. There are a few other things. Another photograph. I couldn't figure out the signature. A pastel and a charcoal. Pastels and charcoals can be kind of difficult for me to sell. I try to stick with oil paintings. I usually don't buy photographs, but this is what is his name? Candelario, New Mexican, I think, photographer from the first part of the last century. I think he's most famously known for being a friend of Georgia O'Keeffe and taking a lot of photographs of her. So this has a bunch of information on the back. Maybe I'll show you a picture. They're saying that this is a 1950s gelatin print. That's the hard thing about photographs is they can be reprint. So you see he had it marked at $200. So quite expensive. I still got to do more research on it. It might be a thing that's better to sell locally. I'll keep you posted. Next was this oil painting. Has a really good look, Southwest. It is on the back. It is pasted. I'll show you a picture. Information about John McNeely. Is that his name? Paul McNeely. Definitely McNeely. Saying it's attributing the painting to him, but there's no signature on it. The manager of the Salvation Army did show me this. There appears to be some type of mark within the rock, almost like a petroglyph. So maybe that's the artist's mark. Again, have to do more research. If this is a McNeely, he passed away, I believe, in the late 50s, 1950s. So, pretty old painting, probably from like the 30s or 40s, which is very possible. If it's one of his, it's probably worth $1,000. Otherwise, it's a nice picture for maybe $150. And then finally, this one, the Ted Hodgett, I believe it's California painter. This has been in the thrift store for a while. It was priced at $50. And yeah, it's not framed. That's what hurts it. The artist himself is known. I think he did pass away in the last few years. Probably worth about $180. So how it broke down was I told him, well, how about $50 a piece? And he was kind of unsure of that because I had the other photo with it. And he said, well, if you buy all three for $50, we can do it. I said, okay. And then at the very end, I ended up switching that other photograph for the Ted Hodgett just because it was priced at $50, so I felt like that was fair. So we shall see. That's $150. I know for sure I can get it out of this one, the $150. So that would make these two my profit. It'll take more research, but it'll be pretty fun research. At the auction, well, what else did I get at the Salvation Army? This is the first, after the Bun, I saw these. These are exhibition books. So, artist has an exhibition selling work, basically. This one might be really good. Yayoi Kusama. And these were things that you can get at the exhibition. Pretty much you can only get them at the exhibition, I believe. So there could be some value here. There's 32 of them here. He had them in a box that said $2 a piece, and I asked him how much if I bought the whole box. He said, how about 20 bucks? I said, deal. So 32 of them for 20 bucks. I think that there's a chance that some of them are worth like 60 to 100 bucks. Some of them are probably not worth anything, and then hopefully some are worth 20. So if I can even average $10 per, that'd be $3.20. That'd be a great score. So don't be afraid to buy in bulk. It's my favorite way to buy. I also got this tile. I haven't done any research on it yet. Black Hills, gold discovered 1874. And that's permaclay, Black Hills, South Dakota. So we'll do some research. I paid $5 for it. I thought it was good. I also got this fused glass clock for $8. I believe these little dot things here are called filigree glass. I'm not exactly sure. But no signature or anything. Still, I think I can get about $75 for it. It's just a simple clock, battery clock mechanism. Got these two candlestick holders. Glass, like a swirl glass. They were $3. He just charged me $3 for the pair. That seemed like a really good deal. I think I can get something like $50 for them. Hopefully. Maybe they're only $20, but even at $20, good deal. And then I got this barrette. It's sterling silver. Mark Sterling on the back. Hammered steel or hammered silver, which I thought was kind of cool. It was priced at $20. I think I can get $50, $60 for it. I was kind of on a buying spree. So that's what I got at the Salvation Army. Next I stopped at St. Vincent De Paul. I got this Case Logic, holds CDs or DVDs. It's a 160, I believe, holder. Zips up. I'm not going to unzip it just because I have one hand. But I think I can get $20, $25 for that. And I got this, which I was surprised. They have a case for all the good stuff. And this was in it. There was also this Pro Player denim Florida Marlins jacket, which was so cool. Here's a picture of what it looks like. They had it marked at $250 firm, like no discount, no nothing. Which is kind of crazy. I see where they got the money, or they got the price on eBay. People ask stuff like that, but really it only sells for about $100. So I had to leave that. Saw this, I thought no way that this could be priced reasonably, but there it was, only $10. Chino Acoma. The Chino family is a famous Acoma Potter family. Cool that has the bear print as well. I know there's a Marie Chino, but it's not her because hers has a rain cloud. So I'll have to do more research to figure out who that M is, but that's probably worth $75 to $120. So goodbye. I also got a couple pieces of clothing. This long sleeve discus made in the USA shirt. And a Cypress Lynx made in the USA cardigan. I saw this cardigan. I almost passed by it. And then I thought to myself, this would be really easy to list. Because I sold a bunch of Cypress Lynx cardigans made in the USA. So it's really just a duplicate listing. So I picked it up. Those cost like $2 a piece, I think. So super cheap. And get $20 for the discus, $25 for the cardigan. Next, I stopped at the Animal Humane Society. I got this vintage Hawaii t-shirt. It was $4, which is a little bit pricey for a t-shirt with cracked graphic. It is single stitch, which was nice. Kawaii. I got it because back in the day, black Hawaiian t-shirts were going crazy. I feel like it had something to do with the Cure, but don't hold me to that. But they were going for like $40, $50. I still think I get $25 for this, maybe $30. So gonna give it a try. And last thing, I got this book, Carlos Castaneda, New Mexico writer, I believe. Eagle's Gift. This is a part of 4 books. It's not a trilogy, a 4-book series. First printing. It's probably worth about $14. I've been not doing really well, but selling a lot of books lately. A lot of stuff that I'm getting at the Friends of the Library bookstore. So kind of just riding that wave. And finally was this United Colors of Bennington. I believe this is a camera bag. Double zip top. It was only $2. Had the primary colors on it. A little dirty. At $2, I just thought it'd be cool to get. It doesn't really have... It needs a shoulder strap. That's what it's missing. It does have this cool thing here. This pulls out with the address and stuff. And that's attached by some type of like wristwatch connection. Weird. But cool thing. $2. Turned it into 20. Then I went to pick up my auction stuff. I only had 2 things. First was this Star motorcycle helmet by Bell. Has a cool 80s look. It fits me. Maybe I'll put a picture of me wearing it. Boom! But the foam is starting to disintegrate on the inside, which is a big bummer. I'm going to list it for $75. I sold another Bell helmet recently for $47, I believe. That one was in pretty rough shape, so hopefully this does well. I just put in the listing that this is for collector use, not recommended to wear, because I don't know what the safety is on this. I would hate for someone to take it out, have an accident, and like not be protected. So put that in your listing. And then I got these. I paid $11 for that. And I got these at the auction. They're 7-inch wrestling figures. There's 24 of them. I paid $24. There was a bunch of like Shawn Michaels here, a bunch of Hardy Boys. These were all wrestlers I wasn't too familiar with. These were kind of star wrestlers. So I'll put those in lots. If I can average, I paid $1 a piece. Hopefully I can average $5 a piece. I'm sure that won't be too much of a problem. Selling them in lots, that'll turn it into $120. So shouldn't take too long. I learned a little something about these things. I knew already, but what you really want are the 1980s figures. You'll see how these have like all kinds of movement to them. Those 80s ones, they're almost like made out of rubber and they're bigger. Those can go for some good money. And this morning, I stopped by an estate sale. It was actually run by one of the auction houses I frequent, so it was weird seeing them doing an estate sale. Not much in the house, pretty pricey. Well, it was fair prices, first day prices, but nothing that was too interesting. There was a cool jacket in the closet, but it was the only thing that was marked up, so I left it behind. But in the garage, I did find these 2 things. The first is... this pair of headlight bezels. These are for a Volkswagen. See there? That's why I picked them up, because I figured Volkswagen stuff might be pretty decent. I was hoping they would be for a bus, but they're actually for a Beetle, I believe 69 to 75 or 69 to 71, one of those. So we'll list those. Pay $10. I think I can get 60 for them. I didn't know that there were 2 at first, so this cool thing too. There's some rust on it. That will hurt. Next is this Casio Model 121L calculator. This is a desktop calculator. I've had some in the past that have done pretty well. So I saw it. It was marked at 8. I didn't look it up or anything. I knew that I would be good just because it had the cord, because these calculators that needed... a cord like this back in the day, they seem to be pretty valuable, or they can be. The lighting is really interesting. I'll put up a picture right now of how it lights up. Yeah, so it works. You'll see if you looked them up online, there's one that doesn't have the power cord, listed for $20. That's a big deal. It's not really a replacement part that's easy to get. And there's one that's in Italy they're asking like $100 for. I think I get $75 for it. That's what I'm going to put it up for. Maybe not even put offer on it, because the people who collect those things like those things. There you have it. That's what I picked up in the last 24 hours. Haven't done a haul video in a while. Just kind of wanted to show you guys what's going on. My name is Ruben. If you liked what you saw, maybe consider subscribing. Give it a thumbs up. Click on that bell. My name's Ruben. I'm having a good day. Hoping you're having a good day. Let's talk again.